My name is Günther Fehlinger. I'm from Austria and I support the Crimean Tatars. And they have deserved the support, because now we enter 4 years of this terrible factor that in the European continent we have again occupation and massive human rights abuses, especially against minorities. And how can it be that the Council of Europe member, the Russian Federation, commits such kind of really human rights abuses like searches, illegal arrests and disappearances, and all these years, for 4 years now, claiming that they have any kind of legitimate right to keep the Crimea, which they have illegally taken, and then behaving as a European state like this on European territory. It's really very, very saddening that this is possible in the year 2018. And now with the 4 years anniversary coming up, the sad anniversary of the occupation, it's really time for a European-wide outcry against the unacceptable behavior of the Russian Federation authorities against minorities like the Crimean Tatars, but against many people there, and this should be really stopped. I call on the Russian authorities to withdraw and to give Crimea back to Ukraine, and also to stop any kind of human rights abuses which are so well documented now against the minorities and against the Crimean Tatars on Crimea and elsewhere, of course also in Donbass. And this has to stop now. And European nations, really, how can they accept Russia to be a Council of Europe member at this moment, and how, we've got a kind of legitimacy, Russia can be a permanent member of the Security Council of the United Nations. Now it is here when we celebrate 70 years of the Universal Declaration of Human Rights, and Russia flagrantly and actively abuses human rights in the occupied territories from 2014-2018. And as also we have seen similar human rights abuses in Kosovo during the time of Milosevic. I would like to also draw this comparison between Crimea and Kosovo, because President Putin has used it very often. But one thing is very clear, that in Kosovo all the human rights abuses were before, before international intervention. And people were really massively mistreated by the Yugoslav and Serbian authorities because of ethnic grounds, because they were Muslims, because they were Albanians. And this was really the reason for also changing the situation there in '99. And in Crimea, before 2014, when Crimea was with Ukraine, everybody could live in freedom. There was no human rights abuse. It is basically a holiday center for the Ukrainians, and it was a very good place to live and to work in freedom, and it was protected. Now, since 2014, this has dramatically changed. And with what kind of legitimacy this continues? We cannot support any of this, and it's very important to keep a united sanction front and also make it very clear to the Russian authorities that this is really unacceptable. And I hope we will have freedom and human rights re-established once Crimea is reversed in the Ukrainian state and integrated again. And this has to happen very soon, and this illegal occupation and the human rights abuses of Russia in Crimea have to end.